Okay, here we are back in Sentinels, the Multiverse. And if you notice, we're in a team game. Oblivion has been released, and I wanted to show the cheese strats involving the way to unlock benchmark. So, in order to do this, you have to first win a game with RevoCorp decks. So I have the villains on the top, the heroes on the bottom, and if you play this game and win, it really doesn't matter what equipment or devices come out, you'll actually have a perfect scenario as is. But in the event you have a little bit of trouble with this, my advice is put Baron Blade on advanced mode. So this will reduce damage dealt to device cards by 2. Now keep in mind that refers to both Friction as well as Luminary. As for the others, you'll kind of see as we go. If you want to make this a little bit easier on you, you could, I guess, turn this on a challenge mode, hope Setback hits himself really, really hard. But we'll see. The other thing to make this a little bit easier is you could do Fugue State Parse. I'm going to go normal Parse because I'm going to try to kill Fright Train really, really fast. Then I want Plague Rat, and then either Friction or Ambuscade. The whole trick here is how fast is Glamour going to come out. And the reason why this is so important is because in order to best deal with her, you're going to be relying on Luminary, Benchmark, and Expat. And you'll see what I mean. As for the Marinian, I don't know how this is pronounced exactly, Refuge, we'll go here because it's a new environment. It will help a little bit because it can pop the Nemesis as they come out. It should be possible that with Hair Trigger Reflexes, Aim, the Hurricane, and whatever the Eagle's name is, once he hits the field, he'll automatically die. No scarring. Devices advanced several years beyond my own, and stand besides my enemies. An interesting future, but impossible. You think that your stolen strength and mad drive for vengeance makes you my equal? So him starting with the Impulsion Beam isn't really a problem. The one thing you have to worry about is if you ever even get the card. If your draw is really that bad, you're screwed, period. There's not really anything you can do to change that, I'm afraid. And I'm starting off with 2 Doomsday Devices, which is not as good as it sounds. My best bet is to use the Regression Turret, so I can use this to lower his damage. I can't hit him, I can lower her damage. And I guess his, even though the odds of him attacking aren't really that high. Out comes Ray Manta, Concealed Pitfall. So for Luminary, this isn't really a problem, it's just, you have to ask yourself who's more expendable. And if you answer anyone other than an expat, you're lying. So I'm going to use this to pick off some of his guys. Basically, anyone who jumps into the fray from here will be a sitting duck. Gotta pick off Desert Eagle, since he's one of the more dangerous nemesis if you're allowing him to build up. Got Reckless Rush, Plucky Break. Like, I'm thinking about just doing this. You have to remember, due to the regression dart, I can't actually hit myself or someone else. Yeah. So the good news is he's going to hit Fright Train. Sad part is it's only going to do 1 point of damage since Engine of Destruction only works once. So the good news is I have the chassis. That's going to allow me to tank some crap. Thought I was supposed to... Oh, right, Regression Dart. So this won't do anything. Neither will that. This will, however. Okay, we could quick draw, but I'd rather Arsenal Access in the hopes of getting a gun that doesn't suck. So the hard part here is the machine gun's actually not that bad. This is one of those few instances where you can say that with a straight face. I'm gonna put that into play. So it's not going to hit the devices, but it'll hit everyone else other than Plague Rat. And yeah, I'll take this because Expat is here as a sacrifice. Out comes the Lightning Dome, so that'll neutralize Revolt if he comes out. Most cards in play. We'll say is Expat. So, gentlemen, consider the price of defeat. Disposable Defender, that's the card you need to go immortal. It's going to give 2 points of damage reduction to Luminary, compounded with the regression turret, it's going to be 3 points. Yeah. So we're shooting down the birdie. And then I'm neutralizing all the people who have yet to act. That'll offset the vengeance. Hunting Pack, probably Glamour. Hey, there's Revolt. And Magman. So I don't know if they get the damage boost from Blade or not. But just keep in mind, if Eagle was still alive, this would be really, really bad. I think I'd rather part with the chassis, to be honest. Then keep in mind Revolt is the nemesis of Setback. So I'm thinking update intel so that I can try to find Glamour and deal with her. There's a case to be made for shooting this guy dead. Plow through. So Parse. I will actually find some use for that. If you can get the repair nanites out, they are fully immune to melee damage, so you don't have to worry about that. So I can Plucky Break here to draw a card, deal some damage. I could cash out for some healing. I'm gonna do the Plucky Break. Simply because I want Raymanta dead to protect my gear. So we're gonna do a risk. It's not gonna allow me to play a card, but it'll give me an unlucky token. Seek and Destroy. That on top. Snap Decision, Snap Decision. I can't use those while the one thing is out, the Impulsion Beam, that's what it's called. So I think all the nemesis are gonna die here. So we'll do this one for the time being. Magman, is he immune to fire damage? Let's go to Parse. Okay, so you can't use the shock rounds because of this, but we can use the incendiary. So Plague Rat's going to be completely unleashed here in a moment. Interestingly enough, one of the highest priority targets, though, has just become Ambuscade. The Aquadome, that sucks, we can get rid of that. Lowest HP is Expat, so we'll pretty much sign her death warrant here. I will get rid of Quick Draw. Squall Guard's handy. So I'm willing to get rid of Setback. He's the more expendable of the two. So we need to do that. Him to curb his damage a little bit. Out comes Glamour anyway. Kinda wish I had the buffer overflow out, but oh well. Sadly, Parse's incaps sucks, so don't expect much. So the next card I need are the nanites. We're gonna do this to fix everything. Well, to buy time, I should say. Choose for me. So we have the nanites right here for the Doomsday Device. We destroy one non-character card other than this card. So we can kind of use that to wipe the field. Conversely, I can use this to nuke the field. We'll get rid of that for now. For her, this one. For him, I'm not going to be getting any tokens. No flyby. We only need 4. So that's going to fix my gear, my devices pretty much, and then we're going to get an unlucky token in the off chance I survive another turn. Ooh, out comes the backup. So Plague Rat can only hurt a Luminary when he has no handlers present. I'm gonna use this to try and fish out some hardware. Get my chassis back. Pew pew! As for the software that we're going to put into play, Ally Matrix is pretty handy because that can allow me to use the regression turret twice per turn. Basically get 2 points of damage reduction on the field. And all of a sudden friction became significantly less scary. How does this work? Or if I play a card? So we'll use the RPG launcher and pop that. Hit him. And her. You do have to worry about the hippo, just so you know, which is why I'm kind of trying to aim for her. It's going to go into Luminary, never really a problem. Setback has too many enemies here. So the Squall Guard's going to come to our help. he may end up being our ticket to dealing with Glamour when it's all said and done. Sad part is he can't deal the electrical damage because of the building. There's the Hurricane Shield, which is going to hit stuff that jumps in, if I remember correctly. So Expat is down, that's anticipated and within parameter. So if we look at her incap, you may use a power, hint hint, destroy a target with 1 hit point, very very handy. And select a hero next time that hero uses a power, they also deal 1 target, 1 projectile damage, which is niche. So real quick for this one, whenever a non-environment target enters play, deal a 2 projectile damage. Sadly, this counts. No! So, if I ever get another... Actually, I won't be able to play that. So let's just do the regression stuff. Can't connect to him, so we'll hit her, and we'll go for ambuscade. So we want Luminary to heal. Shrewd ambush. Out comes the pitfall. So if they're going to hit themselves... We'll do this on benchmark because he can block it to a degree. Oh my god. So I have to data mine here. I'm not sure which one is on who. I think that's the one that was on him. Yeah. So... Has Revolt hit the trash yet? So I'm going to pop this. Do I have anything worthwhile in my hand? Wrong Baron. Truth be told, not really. This can be handy to get some devices out, but... no. Concealed Pitfall. So I could use Uncharmed Life to heal a bit. Overall, no. Nanites are immune to melee damage, just so you know. They're too small to hit. So, Luminary. Nothing to discard. That's gained dangerously low in terms of HP, though. Definitely getting a little worried. Play the chassis. Going to get rid of the tactical communicator. Give this to Luminary. So that's a very interesting draw. It's going to allow me to pull a device from the trash, so I could pull my orbital death laser or something else if I'm so inclined. So the reason we chose him was because we can finish off Fright Train once and for all. We can ping her. And we're going to go for Ambuscade, try to kill him fast. There's the card I was looking for. So we'll put the Threat Neutralizer out, which I can just throw away. And just to repeat, our unlock condition for benchmark has already been met in terms of cards. This could be really bad news, though. It would have been much, much worse if that one building were still in play. And sadly, the regression turret is actually going to absorb most of it. The only reason she hit Glamour at all is because of the Nemesis thing. Out comes the neutralizer. Rig net. Restrainer. Unhealthy speed. Nanites are immune. She's gonna play her next card, which is gonna play her next card. She's not low enough yet. So, one hero may use a power. We're going to give this to Luminary. And I want to play this. Nothing. So the Squall Guard is going to do some heavy lifting for us here. The thing that sucks is Ambuscade really sped through his deck. And I don't even know what Leviathan does. This was removed from the last game I played. Losing Setback is completely meaningless. Increase damage dealt by this card by 1 for each weather card in play. At the start of the environment turn deals each Marine hero target 2 irreducible lightning damage. So he's really bad news. I don't know if I have anyone who can immediately pop him or not. Hero may use a power. Gonna need to use that to kill him. So the card I won is this one. I can't play it immediately. And I am vulnerable right now. So let's go for him. What does Zhulong do? Retrieves Nemesis. We'll pick him off. Triple Cross. Out comes the hunting pack. There shouldn't be anything left. So for the targeting arrow, I can use this on friction. That'll buy me a little time. Discard the top card of every deck. One hero may use a power. Or play a card. So if I were to triple cross, destroy one hero non-character card. Destroy 3 targets with 5 or fewer hit points, and 1 target hits itself. Luminary. And so we have an accord. You always had such vision. And what I'm going to get rid of is the ally matrix. Goodbye, Glamour. These two don't really matter. We'll get rid of that guy to protect us. As for the one that's going to hit itself, we can have friction do that for us. I don't think order matters here. Let's grab our ally matrix. So real quick, which one that increases his recovery? This one gives him recovery. Poor Argentium. There's the freaking hippo. One hero may use a power. We're gonna have Luminary fire his regression turret. Another Squall Guard. For a second there I was hoping they killed Parse, because I really do need her stuff. She gives a power play, doesn't she, or no? Shuffle trash into the deck is bad, reveal the top of a villain deck and replace it. So we're gonna do this to go immortal again. We're getting close to where I can actually use a Doomsday Device. So Plague Rat should finish her off now. Although, is this the guy? Yeah, that's the annoying one. So the sad part is he's going to shuffle his deck, which means the whole Goon Squad can come back. Denied and denied. Gonna get rid of the Legion Corps. Putting this one out on the off chance she somehow lives. I was skeptical, but hey, anything goes at this point. So that takes care of the hippo for us. Okay, Plague Rat should be sufficiently neutralized. No. How is Parse still alive? Yes, he is. So that should give him 2 points of damage reduction. He should be fine. And he's going to be watching her back throughout this ordeal. So I can go for this one to further increase his HP recovery. I can go for this to just deal some off damage. Overall, I think I want some durability. Got the Fabricator. Going for him because we can pick him off. Tactical Communicators just be something I can throw away at a later date, such as right now. Power, Luminary. This one needs to go into the Baron. This one into Ray. Actually, I didn't have to do that now that I think about it. It's nice and cathartic, though. Going for Plague Rat. So eventually order is going to matter here. For the discard, we'll do benchmark, get rid of this. I was kind of curious that was going to heal him, and out comes the third Squall Guard, so they can't even hurt the environment anymore. Omniblade came out, that's perfectly fine. There goes Parse, finally. So you don't want to do the device amplification because that will cause him to actually hurt you. He is harmless right now. To the turret. Gonna take the death laser. And believe it or not, I want to leave the Baron alone. It is not yet his time. So right here, healing this is more important than Luminary, I'd say. You can heal them if you wanted to, but why? Out comes that damn hunting pack. Out comes Revolt, who's going to be very dangerous. Get rid of this. Going for the nanite. Gain more nanites could be good. Denied. So we need Luminary to use his turret here. Oh, I can't. Do I have shunt energy out? So what other effects would I have? Play a card. Alternatively, you can just discard the top cards of the deck and hope you can pick off Glamour, but she's not very scary at the moment. Luminary, we are going to put out the other nanite. Shouldn't be able to hurt anyone. Sure. No, no, yes. Yes, no, no. Gonna go for this one. We'll get rid of the HUD. Can't hurt anyone else, it looks like. Get rid of this for the time being. Tactical communicator on the enticing target so we can take that damn thing down. We'll get rid of load on initialization and take it down. So these guys should kill Revolt and Magmad. They'll kill Glamour too if she comes out, I just want to state. So what's interesting about this is this should not connect to me. Normally that'd be a bad card, but I have the device in play to protect me. Out comes the Eagle. Out comes Glamour. Regression darts. The darts, they do nothing. Sappers, I'm afraid I may have lost my damage reduction. On the flip side, I can now play stuff to my heart's content. Let's see. So I can pull a Doomsday, but that's not really that good for me. This is actually my best bet, because it's time to go for broke. Plus it allows me to get through the monsoon too, I guess. So patch up my devices. And this one will patch up Luminary. More nanites. I have one hardware card left. It's the big one, too. So my best bet is for Luminary to just keep firing his turret. Keep cutting into Plague-Rat's damage so he can't hurt us. So yeah, once Blade went down, I lost it. Oh, there goes my disposable defender. Going to discard the top card and prepare for the Doomsday Device. Nanites are immune to melee damage, just to reiterate. Protect these guys and they'll protect me. And this is the painful part. Ouch. Jeez. Mercy. No more. Remember when you used to be afraid of Plague-Rat when you didn't have any handlers? So I'm going to use this to start drawing cards. And I get more of a return by using this. We'll get rid of this. Shunt energy. time we have 2 software in play. Draw a card. There's the Inferno Missile Pod. We'll get rid of this for now. Get rid of this. Benchmark. Shunt energy time. We'll get rid of this. Ah, crud. Freaking Monsoon. So that's the end of Glamour. Get rid of this. It's not going to do much in that Monsoon. There go my nanites. If only there was some sort of lunatic that had an orbital death laser. Hey, Blade Rat, do me a favor. Block this. So now to get the benchmark unlock, all you have to do is play another game and just play an equipment card. That's literally it. This is the whole 10-man team. This negates the whole X number of equipment cards need to be played, X number of devices need to be played. It's just win this game, play a card. That easy. If you put Baron Blade on his advanced rules, you can then use the defense device like I did to negate a ton of stuff. Throw in your aggression turret to give you even more damage reduction. Use the power plays on Setback and Expat in order to give him even more power plays. Like, if you want to optimize this, swap Parse and Expat, that way you have back-to-back aggression turret firings, and there's nothing they can do. Once you have benchmark set up the right way, you can keep playing cards for her to destroy on her flip side, and there's nothing they can do. So prior to Luminary being added to the game, this was a nightmare unlock. Post-Luminary, this is a piece of cake. So beware the Baron. He plays with a loaded deck, and if you let your guard down, he may very well end up triple-crossing you. But that is it, folks. If you have any trouble with that unlock, hopefully this helps you set things straight. And really, don't be afraid to just restart until you get a preferred hand with him, and don't hesitate to use Fumbling Fool and just reset to make sure that you can deal with Glamour. I prefer this environment, as you can see, because the Squall Guards will murder everything for you. They will seriously kill all of his nemesis once all 3 of them are out. So, easy. That's all there is to it. Hope you guys learned something. I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.